Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Warship Gunner 2 completion. Last time we just got started and we've redesigned our destroyer a little bit, as much as we could. So with that done, let's just jump straight into the next mission. We are doing mission 080, which is the rescue of Brown's, Professor Brown's submarine. Professor? Dr. Brown? Not professor, I don't think. I got professors on the brain because, you know, college student. Professor and doctor tend to go hand in hand in my world. So that's the automatic switcheroo. That's the automatic synonym, one for the other, you know. But anyways, I think it's Dr. Brown or whatever. Converted to location of the submarine. Okay, advancing pretty slowly. Might be damaged. Blah blah blah. That's why we're going to save it. But Feist, we're going to drop some depth charges on these submarines. Maybe. There we go. Yeah. Anything I want? Nope. Good. Means I don't have to turn around. You're next, buddy. You, sir. Yes. Submarine 21 class, apparently. I have no idea what type of submarine that is, or what nation it may be from. No clue in the world, but, well, it doesn't really matter, because it's on the enemy team right now. And it's gonna get sunk by my depth charges. Woohoo! And nothing I care about? Nope. Alright. Now we're just gonna head southwest here. And we are going to deal with these destroyers that are on their way in. And now we have much larger guns. Aha. We have, what, 5.5-inch guns or something? Roughly? Yeah, about 5.5 inches, I think. So, we can kill these destroyers quite handily. We haven't even used. There we go. There goes the rear gun turrets. Finally firing. Repair kit, don't care. Funds do care very deeply. And the third guy just dropped some survivors. The survivors in this game are still useful because they get you points. And the points are good because you rank up faster. And ranking up is a good thing because it lets you research more stuff, which is very, very helpful. Namely, some of the better machine guns and some of the better systems as well, like autoload. The autoload systems come to mind, which increase your rate of fire dramatically, especially the higher level ones. So we want that stuff as soon as we can get it. Now, there are 2 submarines left, and we can actually get the treasure on this first playthrough, and I happen to know where it is just off the top of my head, so we're going to go get that as well, and I'll show you that location in a bit here. But Feist, we want to deal with these submarines. We have quite impressive sonar, a little more than is necessary, I think, but we have it, so yay, I guess. Might as well take advantage of it, I suppose. We can just follow the submarine around. Oh, excuse me. Pardon the yawning. Might as well just get over here and wait for it, and here we go. Turn, fire. And of course, because of their depth charges, they don't have to be a direct hit to do the job, which makes them very, very nice and useful. This submarine is trying to sail away from us in a foolish attempt to be faster than a destroyer on the surface. Not gonna happen, buddy. We will catch you, we will sink you, and you may or may not drop something I care about. So let's find out the answer to the latter question. Wow, none of the submarines dropped anything this time. That's very strange. Okay, so the treasure we are heading for is an underwater base. I'm kind of actually pointed right at it now. I can't really explain it, but if you start in the top left corner and look at the grid intersections going diagonally north or southeast, start in the northwest corner. Imagine you're following a line straight to the southeast corner. At each of those intersections of grid lines, the second one along that line is where we're going. So, yeah, it's the best way I know how to explain it. I'll show you guys where we end up on the map once we get there. But we are kind of heading straight for it right now, roughly. It's also helpful to zoom your camera all the way out, like this, and look mostly straight down, or as straight down as you can, because it makes it stick out a little bit better. So we just want to keep moving forward here, and you'll see it for sure. It's very obvious. So now we're going to want to turn a little bit to port, like so. So we're approaching that grid intersection, and there it is. See, it's pretty obvious. Sticks out like sore thumb once you actually see it. So we're going to go ahead and stop and fire a few depth charges at it, like so. You can actually, I think it's cool that you can actually see the depth charges going down there. The game actually does take place in a 3D environment, even though it's easy to think that it's just the 2D environment up on top of the surface of the water. But there is actually an entire 3D environment to explore with this game, which we'll get into later when we can actually have submarines that can dive and surface at will. That we can control to dive and surface at will. So, pretty cool stuff. We'll get to all that before too long, actually. The first submission is not far into the game, so yeah. Silver Swan, 14th class. So that's good, that's helpful progress. That is the benefit of grabbing survivors. I love Sakuba's path the most. I just think his story is the most interesting. But we're not here for story, we're here for completion. So, there you are, Dr. Brown. Let's see, is it Commander Brown? Is it, are you Dr. Brown? I don't know. Commander Brown. We'll just go with Commander Brown. Sure. Why not? There we go. Oh, another one of these. Well, guess what? It's fast forwarding time. If you want to read this, you can slow down the video. It's like half speed or whatever. But we are interested in completing the game and finding all the things. That's what we're here for, of course. As stated previously, if you want to see the story stuff, I have done each of the story paths slowly enough where you can actually read the stuff. So, yeah, those playlists are up on the channel. As for this playthrough, I got the goal. I want to get back to the dock. I want to look at my research and see what I got done. I got 5,000 funds out of that mission, which is pretty good. Wow, that's a long one. Look at this. Keeps going. There we go. 5,000 funds, which is pretty good. I don't know exactly what I'm going to focus on next. Probably engines, and then, maybe I'll take a quick look at hulls. Systems would be good. So engines and systems, I think, in that order, are the next things I want to focus on. Wolfpack. What is this one? I'm trying to remember. Oh, I think I do remember this one. Wait, maybe. Yes. Okay, I do. So we're going to be defending some transports near Hawaii. Okay. There we go. Okay, we want to have Sakuba by our side because he's really helpful and Brown doesn't really have anywhere else to go, so we're going to have her at our side as well. Ta-da! Now for the briefing room. Alright, around Hawaii. Let's see. They're controlling pretty much everything north of Hawaii. Well, immediately north of Hawaii, I should say. Like that. Yes. And those transports are using the old, unchanged route, so they are heading straight into the teeth of the enemy, which is why we're going to start there and go and help them. And that's the plan. But Feist, we have development. So we got a bunch of 50 cal versions of those guns, and double barrels for all those guns. Depth charges and depth charge launcher are done. We have new smokestacks done. Very good. And next, let's head in here, take a quick look at engines, because, here we go. I would like, gosh, that's more expensive than I thought it would be. Let's take this and this. We'll take destroyer turbines. Yes, I want to start getting into some of the regular turbines as well. Purge is doing pretty good, but we can go ahead and bump that up a little bit. Okay, systems. This is an important section. See, here we go. This is an example of where rank is important. We just got to Silver Swan 14th class. We need to get to Silver Swan 12th class to get even this first level of auto reload, and then 10th class for 3 and 4. So What do these do? Well, they make your guns load 15% faster for the first level, 20%, 30%, 40%, and the numbers eventually just get absolutely ridiculous. I think the highest one is like 91% or something, so almost doubles your rate of fire. It's crazy, frankly. The radar would be good, but do I want to spend this money on something else? I kind of do. Let's see here. Artillery... machine guns are going. Okay, let's see here. We're down here. I could do... Let's do this. Let's get this stuff started. And then after one more mission, we'll be able to upgrade our 14cm guns. And after 2 more missions, we'll be able to get even bigger guns. So, and we'll also have some engines by then. So there we go. We're out of money again, but it's all going towards a worthy cause. Let's head to battle because this mission can take a little bit of time, and I don't want to go way over time and make the video unnecessarily long. Cargo fleet is severely damaged. Is our failure condition. We should be alright in that respect, but we will go as fast as we can. We have the forward thruster as well, which makes a moderately annoying noise, but it's not that bad. I don't know why it sounds like a kind of jet thruster. There's no explanation for how the hell that's supposed to actually work, like what the physical mechanism for that is, but who cares? Who cares? I just like to think that the ships have nitrous and call it good. I don't care if it doesn't make sense. That's what I'm going with. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so we're gonna try to deal with these subs quickly on the first pass here. Not always possible. We're going to try to kill... There we go. Hopefully he doesn't drop anything I want to turn around for. Nope. I mean, I want them to drop stuff, but if they drop stuff that I have to turn around for, then it's going to put me further away from the enemy ships and hamper my ability to intercept them before they attack the transports. Really? Okay. He's deeper than I thought he was. Health, don't need it. One more submarine over here. Oh, wait, there's another. Ah, crap. We'll get this one first because it's closer to me and further from the enemy ships, and I want to deal with him sooner rather than later. If we turn this way, I think, yes, there we go. We can just kind of litter the ocean with depth charges. Let's go into auto-engagement mode here, so our guns will target those enemy destroyers. Yeah, there's enemy destroyers and a couple of cruisers in that group, I think. Boom, boom, go, guns, all 4 of you. Which is not a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. This is actually going better than the last time I played this mission. On my own, that is. Okay, health, don't care. Here, let's try to focus on... So, anytime you're looking at a group of ships, there will almost always be one that has this little diamond next to the name. That means he is the leader, or the lead ship of that group. If you sink him, her, it, they, I don't... whatever. The rest of the ships will stop for a few seconds and will be like, oh god, what do we do now? Our lead ship has been sunk. And then eventually they just break formation and go crazy and try to kill you. They don't necessarily fight any harder than they did before, but they completely break formation and just kind of go crazy. I guess in this case they don't, because they're supposed to stay in formation for the sake of the story mission, but the idea with this part is basically just to kill them all before they can attack your friendly ships. So that is what we're going to do. Let me know how the quality of the video is as well, resolution-wise. I know that it's going to be like, it's not taking up the whole frame. There's nothing I can do about that because it's just that's the resolution of the game. But as far as like the characters and stuff, let me know if anything is excessively difficult to read. I know sometimes when you try to scale up old resolutions, like things just become impossible to read, like individual letters. It looks okay on my TV. From what I can see in the preview window, it looks okay, but the Roman numerals are easily the worst offenders of this happening. Like, you know, a 1 will look like a 2, and a 2 will look like a 3, and a 3 will look like a mistaken 4. That's 4 lines instead of an I and a V, you know. I've seen that many times before, but I have how I'm recording this, basically, the ElGato capture card, or the, I don't know if it's technically a capture card, but the little box that has the HDMI in and out for the ElGato HD 60S, it doesn't have a component slot at all. So it only has HDMI in and HDMI out. That's it. So I had to find a way to get the component signal from my PS2 to be an HDMI signal. Well, thankfully, they make it converters for that, and the converter I have, I don't even know what kind it is or what brand it is or whatever, but it's very, very, very good at that. So it's, in fact, on my TV, I have like a 37-inch TV, which is not massive, but it's a good-sized TV, certainly bigger than anything that, well, certainly bigger than most things that this would have existed on when the game came out. It's taken up almost the entire screen, and at least on my TV, it all looks good. Everything is nice and smooth looking. So, speaking of torpedoes, since I just heard a call out for torpedoes, let's try to fire some of our own torpedoes and see how we do. I'm just going to fire a general spread that way, or several, and we'll see how we get along. Got a few hits. This is why I don't usually bother with torpedoes. They're just harder to use than guns, and the guns work fine, so there we go. Yep. Oh, I think that one actually got hit by a torpedo. Cool. Alright, so now that we've sunk these enemy ships on EL1, this is the end of the main fighting for this mission. But you may have noticed when they called out for reinforcements, that reinforcements had entered the sector, there was one little tiny dot down in the southwest corner. That is the treasure for this mission. It is a lone transport that will be moving, there he is, from south to north, very slowly, and he has the treasure. So we're going to go over there and intercept him. The problem is, well, he's pretty slow, we're still pretty slow at this point of the game. And this map is huge. Not all maps are created equal in this game, and this one is massive compared to some of the others. So there's a lot of water to cross. I'm going to cut this out, or at the very least speed it up until we get over there and sink his stupid little butts. So I will see you guys in just a second. Alright, I'll bring it back here. What just happened is the cargo convoy finally got to the harbor safely, so now the mission is technically done, and we don't have anything else to do except go for this treasure and this transport, who should be coming into view shortly, except, as you can see, he's very, very far away. For context, I just cut out about 2 minutes. There he is, finally. One thing that is impressive about this game, especially by the standards of the time, is the draw distance. It's awesome. This guy is several thousand meters away, and we can still see him, which is crazy. But he's all the way over there. He's moving slow. We're moving pretty slow, all things considered. You might think, what, 37 knots plus, like, you know, high 40s or even low 50s? Yeah, low 50s when you boost, that's not slow at all. That's crazy fast for, or at least after the boost, that's crazy fast for a World War era ship. Yes, but in this game, oh, if you haven't seen the end game of this game, oh, just wait. You are in for a treat, I promise. So this little tiny transport ship does, in fact, have weapons to defend itself, which are apparently longer range than my guns. But it's a why you penguin. I don't know, why are you a penguin, good sir? That's a silly name, and you're gonna get sunk like the silly penguin that you are. Well, hang on, maybe, yeah, there we go. Getting some hits now, You're on fire, how you like that? Boom! Sorry to all of your, you know, crew that's just trying to do your job and transport stuff, but I need these parts. I don't even know what this treasure is, but I want it because it's special and rare and unique. Yeah, secret weapon. Mine. Okay, withdraw. It was a clever trick trying to come in on the other side of the battle area and slink away to the north, but you gotta be a little faster than that. Remaining enemies are leaving the area, and we'll head back to the dock ourselves. Yeah, woo. Okay, how do we do for money and stuff? A rank, of course. As we expected, 7,500. That is not bad. Our A rank reward is an anti-mine torpedo. We picked up another 53-centimeter torpedo. The recovered item was Electronic Blueprint 4. It's my understanding that the electronic blueprints basically allow you to save your own designs to pull them up later, rather than having to remember how you did it and build it again from scratch. Silver Swan 13th class. Very cool. I attribute part of that to our pickup of survivors. I think that was very helpful in furthering our rank. We're going to go ahead and save over that one. As you can see, that is kind of a long mission, like I predicted it would be. Now for 110. Ah, I do remember this. Battle signal. I remember this mission. Gentlemen, a large is currently located north of Wyoming. Fleet will assist the U.S. Navy to intercept them. So we've gotten America involved in this war now. Yeah, the Empire was going after them eventually. Anyways, I'm sure ambivalent. We cannot stop our own country. Hawaii's going to be under attack, and we have to help the Americans defend it. That's the gist of the story. So we're going to be spending more time around Hawaii again, so yay for more work on this gigantic map. I think this particular map is still Hawaii, but I think it's a slightly smaller area. It may not be, it might just be all in my head. But it feels like a smaller map than the previous one. But I don't know. May not be. Maybe. I have no idea. So what can we do with this money? 14 centimeter gun, 45 cal. There we go. So, oh yes, so we can upgrade our new guns, or we can upgrade our guns to the new guns. We have new destroyer steam turbines with new smokestacks. Let's go into R&D. Nope, wait. Let's go into design real quick. Yes. Okay, so we have. Do we have the boilers? I think we have the boilers. I know we got new turbines. I think we have the boilers. Let's go to upgrade and executing automatic upgrade. We've got 60 caliber guns there. We have new turbines, and we have no new systems, unfortunately. But what we can do is move this forward and move that forward like this, and then we can press L1 to switch to the engine view. We can add another boiler there, and I think, in fact, we might even. We have plenty of weight to play with, so we're going to play with it. Let's go with the engines. Let's go here. Let's do move all. We're going to slide all of them back. And we're going to see if we can maybe even... Oh, yeah. There we go. Nice. So we've got this going for us. All of these guns, we're just going to go here and do replace with... Nope. 14 centimeter gun, 60 caliber, double barrels. Oh, yeah. So we just doubled our armament and increased the caliber of our armament. Now you might say, well, wait, we don't have enough smokestacks. Well, we can fix that now because we've been researching new smokestacks. I'm actually going to ditch the torpedoes. I never use them, frankly. They're just not that awesome. Oh, yes, we have new machine guns as well. Let's replace these machine guns with our 50 cals, like this. 2 barrels, very nice. And, okay, what else was I going to do? Oh, smokestacks, that's right. So engined smokestacks. We now have 6 unvented boilers, so we are going to need 6 purge. Now, okay, that one has a purge of 3, so if we just had 2 of these, like this, it's a little weird having American smokestacks on a Japanese destroyer, but honestly, that's one of my favorite things about this game is the fact that you can totally, you know, mismatch stuff on the ships in this game, and somehow it always ends up looking cool anyways, so we're just going to add a few more machine guns since now I have the space without those torpedoes being there. Say what? Oh, I can put machine guns there, apparently. Cool. Alright, so we have more engines, we have more guns, and we're heavier, but even despite all of that, we're still going faster. Can we get any slightly better armor? We can. And we're still doing 39 knots. I like that. 39 knots is tolerable, and we're much stronger, and we have twice as many guns as we did before, and bigger guns. I like all of this, but we are out of time for this episode of Warship Gunner 2 completion, or Let's Complete Warship Gunner 2, as I've decided to call it in the title of the video. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I hope to see you all in the next one.